Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to learn about how to make a recorder. Also, we are I would like to thank my audience as we have successfully reached 30 videos, and we'd like to thank our audience for that. So thank you everyone and have a nice day, and please check out my previous video because in that we made an interesting project called Reverie Town. So please check it out afterwards. Now let's begin today's topic, making a recorder. So the recorder is a very simple project. First let us first let us try it. So we click on the green flag and then we click on the red button. 1, 2, 3. Hello? You see it? Hi. And now to pause it, use this. The pause button is not working. That's why we use the stop button. But soon it will be working. Let's understand the costumes in this video. This is the sprite one, the bar, which does the whole thing. This is just the bar, just a little line. Now we move on to the next sprite's costume, which is a red circle and a white circle. But it seems like it's not just so simple, but it really is. Now we next move on to the pause button. The pause button is really very simple. We just make triangles, two triangles, then we make two rectangles. So the costumes here are very simple, and the backdrop, which is there is only one backdrop with a light red line. And that's all the costumes. It is really very simple to make those costumes. Let's move on to the sprite pause buttons work. So there is the bug in there. Let's understand how this works. When the sprite clicked, if my variable is 0, then switch your costume to costume 2, which is this one. Else broadcast reset. So once we click here, then the reset will come. Let's see what is happening with the my variable. The my variable is 3. So isn't that true? True. Then why isn't this working? Yes. So there is the bug. We are using 2 when this sprite click blocks. So first we are going to stop this thing, and now we are going to analyze how the when the sprite clicked 1 works. When the sprite clicked, we have asked the two rectangle pause button to switch the costume to costume 1, change the variable to 1, and stop all. So does the work? Now we will click here. Yes, it works. Let's see. So what we need to do, our first bug analyzed, is we need to always keep the costume switch to costume 2. Let's begin. Yes. And now we are going to click on the red recorder button. Hello. See the biographical thing? So that is how the pause button works. Now for to switch it back to costume 2, we can't do that. That is why we added this. Let's see if just that works. How just that works. Hello. And now we click on here. So it doesn't actually work. That's why we need the second program. So first we are going to stop this thing. And now let's analyze what is the problem in here. What happens when we broadcast message 1? What happens? The recorder button is working. Broadcasting reset. What happens when we broadcast reset? Nothing happens. Oh, it stops, but we don't need to stop it. We need to stop all. Yes. So this should do it. Let's check it out. See this? Yes. So that means that these codes were not working. Now let's see what is the code of the recorder. The recorder is basically very simple. Totally, it's a breeze to code this because there are only two blocks. When the sprite clicked, it broadcasts message 1. What is message 1? Message 1 message 1 asks the bar to do the recording. When I receive message 1, forever it goes to this part, broadcasts reset, which is removing all the already formed clones, and then it repeats 100 times. It changes size by loudness, creates clones, and moves 5 steps, only 5 steps, not 10 steps, not 15 steps, only 5 steps, and then sets its size to 100 back. Now what are we going to do to make the data? We are going to add a list called sound codes. Sound codes is a list, just a list, which stores the sizes. So somehow we can actually change the size data, the numeral data, to sound. Like we can use the data after making what sound does this size appear. So like that. So it adds the size to sound codes, and when and since the reset is there, we have to delete all of sound codes also. Also when click block is there, sound codes. Now let's see how this works now. We will click here and then we will click on the recorder. Hello? Yes, so it records. Now we click on the pause button. It pauses there. It just pauses there. Now we will see if the data is being stored in the sound codes list. So it is 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. 74 is the length. Oh my. Hello, 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 hello. So we can import it, export it, or hide it. We can export it. We can export the data also. And now here our recorder is ready. Now let's see how this works. First of all, it changes size by loudness. How does it do that? We use this block and the loudness block. It creates clone of itself, which is why you can see what is the sound before the sprite. So the numbers will be varying, and I will hide this thing and then click on stop. So we have analyzed the costumes and the codes. Tomorrow we are going to tomorrow in the next video we are going to discover how to make the number numerical data into sound form. So please watch tomorrow's video till the end, and thank you for watching everyone. See you soon in my next video. Also, please click on subscribe and like this video. Thank you.